as the fires continue to rage in California, Republicans in both the House and Senate have publicly come out to suggest that they may withhold aid from the victims of the fire. They may withhold aid from the state of California unless those gosh darn Democrats in charge of California don't agree to certain concessions and change the way they run their state. The first comment came this past Friday from Republican Representative Warren Davidson, who said, quote, "If they want the money, then there should be consequences where they have to change their policies. I mean, we support the people that are plagued by disaster, but we have to put pressure on the California government to change course here. All these things that they're doing are making it far easier for fires to grow and spread and be huge." Then you had Republican Senator John Barrasso, who said, quote, "When you see what's being shown on television, in addition to the tragedy on the ground, you're also seeing gross mismanagement in California by elected officials, and it's heartbreaking to hear the fire chief say that they've diverted all of this money away from the fire department to be used for social programs when they were already stretched too thin. So yes, I expect there's going to be hearings, there's going to be requests of Congress. There can't be a blank check on this, however, because people want to make sure that as rebuilding occurs, as things go on in California, they have to be resilient so that these sort of things can't happen again. And the policies of the liberal administration out there, I believe, have made these fires worse. I expect that there will be strings attached to the money that is ultimately approved, and it has to do with being ready the next time, because this was a gross failure this time." There's also a proposed plan by Republicans to tie disaster aid to California to a bill that would eliminate the debt ceiling, which is what Donald Trump wants. Now, they have said mismanaging the forests, which of course is a talking point Trump threw out during his first administration, but they haven't specifically said what that means, nor have they proposed any solutions to this so-called mismanagement. What they're doing is attempting to punish a state with a Democratic governor who, of course, could be running for president in, just a few years, so they want to make him look bad, right? That's what's going on here. Now, think back a couple months ago, right? Right when hurricane season was in its worst part, and red states got absolutely annihilated. I mean, entire cities wiped off the map from these hurricanes, extreme weather events, which is exactly what the California fires are, extreme weather-related events. Could you imagine what would have happened if President Biden had gone out there and said, well, we want to help the victims, but these red states need to change the way they do business. They need to change their policies if they want to get any disaster relief money. Republicans would have stormed Capitol armed with every gun you could find if President Biden ever said something like that. It would be wall-to-wall coverage to this day on national news if President Biden had ever suggested that maybe we'll withhold aid from red states, if they can't get their act together. I mean, the hurricanes come, just like California knows fires are going to happen. What are you doing to mitigate the hurricanes? Are you enacting policies to combat climate change? Are you putting stricter regulations in place to make sure that the homes don't get washed away in the floodwaters that come with it? He didn't do that. He was a good, normal human being and leader during the disasters that happened. Republicans, you cannot say the same for them. It's always a blame game, right? This is absolutely reprehensible. And it's a horrible omen for what is to come for the next 4 years. These Republicans do not care about victims. They do not care about anything other than making their political opponents, which Gavin Newsom is, look bad. They are the ones who politicize these tragedies, these natural disasters. If a Democrat ever came close to doing anything that Republicans have done with just this one fire alone, the media would not stand for it. The media would be out there trashing Democrats every day. Every day. Multiple Republicans have done it in the last few days, and the media seems to think this is just the way it should be, right? Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.